We are back. This time we're playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. We're about to make a new attempt as my poor hunter died at level 17 when I broke the first rule of solo hardcore and went into a cave by myself. Turned out to be a big mistake. It was going nice and easy until suddenly we had a runner mob that turned a corner as I followed to try and finish it off quick. I saw it pulled a pack of 4 adds onto me, and there was respawns on the way out of the tunnel. So, RIP to Sven. I haven't quite brought myself to delete her, but I thought soon as we're going to go ahead and try again, I might as well try and stream the entire adventure. It's going to be quite a while, but let's go. We are playing Alliance this time, mostly because it's an Alliance heavy server. I'm going to be sticking with Hunters, which means my closest are Dwarf and Night Elf. Normally I would go Dwarf, but frankly I'm getting a little bit tired of the noise of guns. So I thought for a change, we'll go with their Night Elf. Randomize a couple of times. Actually, yeah. Get that darker. There we go. I think that will do nicely for me. Let's hope that name is available. Yes, it is. So, first thing I'm going to do is actually we have an existing hunter. This is Hardcar, my naked hunter. I was going okay, but then I decided maybe having another toon that's ahead of him that will be able to provide with alchemy potions or basically any consumables that will be helpful, be higher level and be able to get buff food to him without having to worry too much, would make life a lot easier when you're naked. To be honest, he'll probably become a near naked dwarf. I'm toying with the idea of letting him wear either boots or braces just for a change. But what we do have here, apart from a gun ready to use in a couple of levels, is if we'll send a spare bag and a couple of elixirs, leaving healing over to the new hunter to take them through the first few levels. But seeing as even alt mail currently takes an hour to get through, we want to get that done as soon as possible. And we're going to go through new hunter and check out the add-ons. So, for just Tandri, let's disable all and enable them one at a time. So, now I'm going to want Bagnon for one big bag. Scrap to hopefully make it easy to delete trash and auto delete. Then we have Unit Scan Hardcore, which is a variant on the idea of NPC scan, so which would look out for specific. The hardcore version basically brings its own data and a lot of mobs to be scanning for. The idea there is it can throw up an alert if there's an elite in the area or something that could ruin your day as a hardcore player. Auctionator. I'm going to leave off for now. We don't need it. Hopefully most auctioning will be done by an alt. We might run some quick stuff through, but so I can switch it on at the time. Bartender to turn up the action price. We're going to do better vendor price. It's just an add-on that makes life easier with a vendor, and it will put onto the tooltip what vendor price, etc. is. Broker everything will leave for now. That's a libdata broker, is an add-on that can basically provide displays of data on multiple aspects of the game. So how many bag slots you've got free, how much gold you've got on this character and they count. I'm gonna leave it for now. We'll switch it back on depending on how much it annoys me. Bug sag and bug grab out will throw in, just they will automatically hide so you don't get any UI alerts for outdate add-ons. And seeing as we probably got a few. Chocolate bar is the libdata program display, just adds a bar to the very top of the screen that makes it easier to manage data, cleans up your UI by putting them all on a simple bar, similar to Titan Panel, etc. Classic bestiary. Since we're a hunter, we'll have that on. So those abilities makes it easier for hunter training, etc. Deathlog, we're going to turn on. Slightly annoying because we've been kicked from the server, which seems to happen very quickly. Details will leave off. I would use it normally, but only for the Tiny Threat plugin. Just again, playing a hunter, being able to keep track of threat against the pet makes life easier, but for the first 10 levels we don't need it. Dialogue key, there you go. Speeds things up if you can use just the spacebar to accept quests, do hand-ins. It'll add numbers so you can use keybinds, so to say. So for selecting items from vendors, from NPCs. So if you have a quest reward, you can select 1, 2, 3, 4 to actually select which reward you want. Hit spacebar, speeds things up. Especially because we're hunters, drop the cheapest thing. Simple management just means you can auto loot to your heart's content. When your bags get full, you can easily drop the cheapest thing in them. Extended character stats. Might as well leave on that. Guideline I've decided to leave off. That's a leveling guide. Most people will be familiar with the concept at least. I'm going to leave them off. This is hardcore. They tend to have bad advice in them, all the way up to jump to your death here, so you could use a res as a quick travel method, which obviously we don't want in hardcore. They do tend to send you into caves, etc., where you wouldn't normally want to go at the level you're at in hardcore. Jump count is just a bit of fun. I like to count how often I jump. Some of my characters, and I'm guessing on a night elf, that's going to be a lot to jump. Memoria, automatic screenshots when you level, etc. We have minimap button, just designed to clean up your minimap, move all the buttons from around the edge and put them into one place where you can click to show. We'll ignore nub world buffs. Idea is you can get timings for world buffs, so if somebody happens to be dropping Elixia's head, you could get back to a capital city. Not so great when you're leveling, and to be honest, not so great on hardcore servers at the moment. Since Season of Discovery came through, there's an awful lot less in the way of hardcore. Pawn will do quick equip, compare items and find upgrades. Pratt is a chat add-on. Questy, I'm sure everybody knows. We're going to switch it on. We will disable some of its settings once we get there. Questy Shot was very handy just to remove the spam from party members. Sexy maps, so we can easily move the minimap and refactor it. We will bring in unit frames, Thomas and Arrow, Trade Skill Master for trade skills, auctioning, etc. Mostly going to be using this to make life easier for sending mail, and for it has some handy vendor stuff, but we'll bring it. Definitely interesting one for immersion we're going to go to is voiceover. It's basically an add-on that will read to you quest text, etc. from NPCs, and the vanilla data uses AI voicing to actually do to actually read the quest text. Next, what's training just gives you an idea of upcoming spells, so you can see whether it's worth visiting your class trainer. And we'll throw an XP tracker on as well. I'm actually surprised we're using a lot more of those than I thought. So there we go. That's our setup ready for Tandri. So let's get into the world and get the UI set up. And then hopefully...
For 10,000 years, the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest. Yet recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the Burning Legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few Night Elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Okay, so I was about to say, we'll get the UI updated and cleared. First thing I need to do before anything unwanted happens is get my chat overlay back on. It's Deathlogs tracker. Let's see if we can, there we go. Move that a little out of the way. It's a little bit funky there. We'll see how it goes. We'll unlock. Just drop slightly so we can't see it. Okay, so looks like our unit frames settings is okay. I don't particularly like that sexy map preset, so let's nope. Oh. Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's quite cool. There's a lot more going on than I really want. Hammer pulse, okay. Maybe square. Nope. Personally, I'm quite a fan of just the simple square one. So we'll just drop it down. We will move it slightly so we can actually see our zone info. It does have minimap position coordinates, although I actually have a second add-on to do the same here. 3 points. Okay, so we want to bring up bartender and clean that up slightly. So what we're going to do is bring down just 2 bar wide because we don't need anything information on here. We do want broker everything because that includes bag space and amount of ammunition I'm carrying, which will no longer be visible. If we go to a 2 bar wide, That gives us more spacing for abilities, etc. So hopefully that should be us just about set up. I'll wait until next time I switch to actually check. For now, I can just bring up bags to check how much ammo and space I've got.
Ah, the beauty of Shadow Glen never ceases to delight my senses.
So there we go. As soon as I select this quest, we're going to start getting voiceover info, so we'll run with that.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Conservator Ilthalane. My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest's beasts to flourish, while others suffered. Unfortunately, the Nightsaber and Thistleboar populations grew too large. Shadowglen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth, young adventurer, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved.
That is really nice. Autolude song. Possibly because I have actually created this character the same name before and then deleted them, so settings weren't removed. But yeah, one big advantage to that voiceover add-on is you can just accept the quest, close the window, and it will keep the conversation going nicely. Which is kind of handy. I'm not one for reading, but seeing as I've not used any questing add-ons really here, we do sometimes lack information. If we have, yes, we do have questing info on there. We can easily toggle it on and off. The red areas on the map is more easy to see if I make it full screen. These are dangerous zones, which is information that comes from the Deathlog add-on, which shows where a large number of people have actually died. So if I, from this chocolate bar, bring up Deathlog, I can actually look at zone statistics and get us up to Teldrassil. You'll see the same heat maps here. There you go. The most dangerous thing here is Lord Melanus, whoever he is. Otherwise, those heat map spots, Lord Melanus and people falling to their deaths. So hopefully we'll be able to avoid that. And it will show you here while we're on Deathlog. You can see a lot more. Watch list actually players of interest. Deathlog will try to notify you when you log in, which is very handy. I don't use it. I assume Deathlog somehow uses the chat channels to communicate between, players' instances. There'll be a hidden channel somewhere for Deathlog note. This is all the info I've seen. Doesn't seem to let me actually sort. It's quite. There we go. So we do have. This is all my play sessions. It's a shame that we can't. How many people have died over level 50? That would hurt. BRD. And their last words. Ouch. We can get a lot more. So we've seen the zone statistics, instance, you can see which are the most. So Defias, the Deadlines, is apparently the Deadless Black Belt Deaths, Reservist. Doesn't make much sense because there you go, average level to people going in is level 20, average death, level 20. That's 2. What's that saying? Void Walkers are the most deadly creature. That's a bit odd. Total kills, there we go, Kobold Miner. Most deadly creature in hardcore. Average player level. Finally, if we look at classes, it's interesting to see that it's only between 50 and 60% of characters created make it to level 10. I was laughing at the 25 to 20 before I died at level 17. But there we go, for hunters. Average level raise is 14, so I did surpass that at least. My ideal would be to get up to level 30 on this character. 15% of players have played hunters. 1% of those 53, nearly 54,000 have made it to level 60. Possibly because it's considered the easiest class. Warrior's the favourite of the Twitch streamer. I would expect rogues to also be quite hot. Nope. Okay, it's actually quite strangely priest warlock. Would have expected more people creating those. Anyway, let's get back to it. Playing on that way. I'm saying night elves are a little harder to see. And do that. That's my jump counter there. So watch that tick up as I bounce about like a crazy elf. And what I might do is split out the chat so we can get these sort of system messages. You can actually see on stream those, and we'll just keep actual communication hidden for the most part, because we don't want people to see what's being said when we hit a city. It's almost always going to be offensive. And I'm not the sort of person who leaves the chat filter switched on, because I don't mind people swearing.
I need to target something first.
I'll have it on. Classic. And to forget that it's TBC before hunters would auto attack between ranged and melee. And that right clicking doesn't start a ranged attack. So I was obviously spoiled when I started the game in TBC with some extra quality of life. That's 7. Just with 2 bears left, boars left to kill. You get power enough away to doop. But hey, got to a new area slightly quicker, so we might as well grab the quest that's here. It's one thing about not running a quest helper add-on, I have no idea.
I'm out of range.
Especially playing a night elf. That normally I would play a dwarf hunter if I was Alliance, or
a friend of mine named
Human
Ivan
for
usually visits me at
paladins.
the same time every day. The
That's
strange thing is that he hasn't been
handy.
by today at all. He's several hours late, in fact. I admit
Oh,
I am a
request
little
you back
worried,
on.
adventurer. Ivan spends a
Ivan,
lot of
with the
time
top
over by
corner.
the cave to the north, and I'm sure you know how dangerous it is there. Spiders everywhere. If you happen to be
Yeah.
going that way, though, will you keep an eye out for him?
and I happen to be going that way, I'll think about it. But now, we're not going after spiders, etc. at level 2.
What brings you here? You performed your duties well, adventurer.
Those training gloves.
May the stars guide you. Thinning the younger population of creatures here in Shadow Glen was a good start, adventurer. But there is still work to be done. The resources of the forest will be depleted too quickly if the problem is not addressed. killing nature's beasts is a necessary evil for the good of all who share the land. Venture into the forest and slay mangy night sabers and thistle boars in the name of balance.
In the name of balance, eh? And this is the Hunter
This
Class
sigil
West.
was given to me by a messenger from our hunter trainer, Ayana. It seems Ayana would have words with you when you have a moment. Read it and bring it to her afterwards.
So here's the extended character character stats. Add-on, really stuff that's less important at this low level. I probably have just left it off until we were in middle 30s, almost 40. It's nice to see what your attack power, crit chance are, especially hit at later levels. I might disable it because it's not that important really while we're leveling. I do tend to use things like that quite a lot. Definitely need to find, hoping near the hunter here. Nope.
Welcome to the Cenarian Circle, adventurer.
Asha Fela.
We don't get text for the hand in. So, you've arrived and none too soon, Tandri. Welcome to the Shadowglen. I trust my sigil finds you in good spirits and health. As I said previously, I'm here to train you as a hunter, to tame beasts to aid you in battle, to use a bow with unerring accuracy, to respect the lands which we call home and the lands beyond.
As you experience what Shadowglen has to teach you, come see me. I will be able to help you understand more about your role as a hunter and what you are capable of. These are dangerous times, adventurer. Do not take for granted the skill of your pets. There are things in this world more dangerous than you can imagine. Go with Elune and return to me again.
Thank you. Well, we'll throw it on for now. Always handy to have.
Goddess watch over you.
Does remind me that we didn't have Shadow Meld. There, because I reckon it's a spell we can click along with track beasts. Not something we need keybound. We'll enable track beasts, which will help us. Yeah, no, young Night Saber, young Thistle Boar, not what we want. I'm hoping we find a vendor soon. Like to, nothing else, try and stock up on some ammunition. I know, for that, as I said, for that first hour, until that bag, who and maybe should have sent a second. We'll check Questy, where's it soon? So we're going north anyway. Try and check in this building to see if there's a vendor. So we've got 10 slots free. I should be able to sell everything there. Oh, another quest.
Thank goodness you are here, adventurer. Strange news has traveled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarindrella, has returned to Shadowglen. The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forests of Kalimdor in years. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back to this land. Seek out Tarindrella and see what business she tends to in our grove. One of the sentinels reported seeing her to the southwest of Aldrassil.
So level 3. Oh, one more level though. But 3 silver. Oh, that's what I should have sent from an old. And that's like 11. Let's see.
May the stars guide you.
This count as an rest area. I'm going to do a lot more exploration. Bring around there. Then we'll do. I've been partially inspired by a YouTube channel I recently stumbled across, which I can't remember the name of.
Peace be with you.
But it's basically someone doing a Warcraft classic playthrough blind. So it's someone who's never played Warcraft, or apparently he played a demo account back in Cataclysm days. So leveled to a max of level 20, couldn't really remember it all. So it's been really interesting to see somebody going as a newbie, completely blind to the game, and his sense of exploration is something that kind of feels missing. So we're going to take a few seconds here. I'm going to log out. I am going to send a few silver across to this character, but I'm going to take a very quick break first. Okay, let's just quickly back. So we'll jump on my auctioneer, I guess, and who's hopefully got at least a little bit of cash. Send, say, 10 silver across just to help with that initial start. He's parked in a random building just in case somebody decides to try and grief low-level alts in a city. It is possible to kill. Usually it's level 1s that die, and I tend to get to level 5 or 6 on my banking alts. But it's always better to be safe than sorry. So 10 silver, we have 41. So good luck to you, Tendry. And we'll get back in a bit. As I said, it's purely precautionary, but nobody wants to log in and find that they're instantly dying, which I'm guessing would be most likely to happen in the inn or auction house. So get out there, and as I said, quietly wish that those instant mail for vaults. Right, here we go. We're going north. Killing pretty much everything we see.
Fatality!
Which actually isn't a lot here. Level 5 fit and no thanks. But it's always a good idea in Warcraft backgrounds. Not the fastest way, but it's nice and steady. It's just a grind as you go. You head north, let's kill stuff that is between us and our destination, basically.
I need a target.
Turns out we did forget. I actually want to sort add-ons when we're logged out. Let's work on moves a little bit. Oh, please not first and aggressive stuff. What we will do, let's have a quick look at first and see if we can work out the options. We care about the minimum. Just in case it switches off. And it's quest that gives us that bonus. So, what I want to see tooltips on the maps is actually to see what gets tracked. So there we go. Don't want PvP, that's for sure. So let's turn that off. Then we're going to raid. What we could turn off for now is the objectives. Hopefully. Wonder what just happened there. I believe one of my cats decided to be a pain in the ass. Hopefully now, yeah. So we can see available and complete quests. We won't miss things. But I do want to keep things a little bit classic here. I was never a huge fan
It is too far
of
away.
the way questing works. It's a bit too helpful. So, although you get a lot of that built into the game from late Wrath onwards,
That spell isn't ready yet.
I feel personally think it's better not to have too much info. I play the game kinda, I don't want to say as it was intended, but in that would get find a way shoot. Yes. No chance I'm going to get 3 silver in the next 2 bars. So that won't be happening. And this little cat here just woken up. She's decided she wants some attention. She's not going to get by sitting on my keyboard. Go. Being screen captured. Yeah, let's see if I can create a chat channel that just shows info. There we go. If we detach that. And let's get the settings. Let's see what we actually get. So we don't want any chat on there whatsoever. Global channels are switched off. So there we go. Experience gains. Oh no, we don't need to worry about reputation, skill ups. Put item and money loots in there. There you go. System messages in there as well, just in case. Let's enable everything. I will just, out of interest, check what's enabled on the general. So that's all chat. Also, they don't do experience. And they don't have the bottom 4. Otherwise, everything's there. So let's get that in our info. Let's try it again. So other, we'll turn on creature messages. We'll probably switch some of this stuff off. So you should be able to see that. So we'll just see how that goes. Oh, big F to Lily the human. I don't like this place. I can't actually see what's going on. Oh, we can. We'll see. We need to make that slightly more pixels at the background. A little bit darker. And hopefully that's readable. Oh, sure. While we're standing still, I'm going to go check the stream. Oh, yeah. That's 720. It's not too bad. I've had to move the streaming at 720 because I run now on an ultra-wide monitor. 1, doesn't look great on other people's. 2, not really got the bandwidth for streaming. Ultra-wide 1440. So I decided to just basically cut it down to quarter resolution 720 by whatever it is. To keep the 21 by 10, sorry, aspect ratio. And stream it and push. Hopefully that's watchable for anybody who ever tunes in, otherwise it's just for me. I've said before, sometimes just the act of streaming and keeping up this sort of stream of conscious chat beneficial to me. Let me just stop in a second. Ah, here we go. Yeah, nice help. You run very quickly into these mobs are dangerous areas, which is quite a surprise. Other starting zones. Maybe it takes a few more quests before you get So look at humans, you tend to do wolves, 2 wolves quests and the kobold camps before you go south to the Defiance bandits. Same with dwarves. You do wolves, kobolds, first bolt quests, maybe a couple of others before you actually get down to the trolls, which are aggressive. And I'm guessing when I actually get to this guy, he's going to want to send me into a cave. And given my experiences today, I am not keen on going into caves. Poisons as well. Mobs that are at least a level higher than me. Maybe I should be grinding a little bit first here. And level 3.
I need to get closer.
Yes, maybe we go hand this in, finish the other quest, hand it in and come back. I'm not trying to be efficient leveling, anything like that. Just it's hardcore. Aim is just to get to 60, don't die. No speed bonus, no nothing. I do expect hardcore will get popular again in the next few weeks. As they bring a new mode to hardcore, which is, I think they call it self-found, but the idea is that you can have no support, so no trades, no using the auction house, nothing except for what you can do yourself. I don't feel the need to go that far. It's going to be very popular with streamers, which I think is good, because the temptation must be very high to accept whatever is offered by your viewers as a streamer. Extra bag there, that's very handy. That's good, because we will be guessing we're about half an hour, slightly less, sorry, 20-25 minutes away from getting our bags. So that's that quest complete. Doesn't matter which way I run since nothing's aggressive. Go, while I'm doing that auto run, time to make myself a coffee. Oh, before you die. Am I heading in the right direction there? Yes, I am. I'm okay, we'll stop for a second. We get to hear all the weird noises when we get a cup of coffee. As I try to keep this cat content on my, I'd say on my lap, but she likes to lie across the top of my stomach. And we'll see how she puts up with me. What she really wants is me to sit down and do nothing but cuddle her. So it's all attention on her, but that's not realistic. There we go. Got a coffee, we can sit and cool down a little bit. Means I can half ignore the cat, because we both hands back for the keyboard. She'll get a little off put. I'm not sitting stroking her continuously, as I said. Oh, we were in there. Were you upstairs in this? Nope, well, there's one of them. Let's toggle off the Night Beasts. Yes, the last thing we could check, which I should have done before we got this far.
Fatality.
Let's actually look at the graphic settings. So our render scale is odd. So a vertical sync to 60 frames a second, which is just to stop my graphics card going crazy if it tries to go over the top. But graphics quality, yeah, is maxed. That's alright then. Wait a second. We could have toggled it right, so we'll turn off VSync, which isn't actually syncing to this monitor anyway. And if we bring up our frame rate, there we go, steady 120 frames per second. Outdoor world. I personally don't really notice difference.
You have proven your dedication to nature well, adventurer. A young adventurer like yourself has a promising future. Farewell.
We are very much out of backspace though. Nope. That's because I need to rearrange things. There we go. Got 7 slots for
Is there trouble? Ah, the great outdoors.
Oh. What happens if I try
What
that
is
again?
nature's call?
Nope, so we seem to be missing quite a bit. That's just right. So we're looking for 8 Filmos. Back to Tandria. Nope. Tarindrella. And she's going to give us some sexy leggings. Got to find. Now we'll go find the vendor. We should have gone and really bet that a little bit closer. The woodland protector. Forests. Long. Furless and Napa. What's that? Spiders. Oh, Grells and Grelquin. We saw them. So that was back north. I probably will be toggling
What
quest the on
brings
and
you
off and
here?
check it. Make sure I am selling everything but food at the moment. Yes.
Go in peace.
Huh. Why? Importantly, plenty of backspace now. Lemuria with level 3. Don't quite have enough. Let's just grind a little bit on that bow. I know there's going to be training at level 4 that I won't be able to afford. Of course, once I hit level 5, I'm going to want some trade skills kicking in. Hey. That, you can only use also level 3. Good. I said, I just want some junk. We've got a total of 11 coppers worth. And 260, okay, so we've got 40 copper. And as we can see up here, that's 30 copper. There you go, 600 done. Oh, we can sell this boat for something 5 copper. Ah, and that was food. Which we probably will end up selling, being 100. Oh. Okay. And, oh well. 31. Getting there. Interesting to see what the hours have been. A bartender. and scrap. Scrap's never really worked properly, and it doesn't cut on. Yeah. I think we're gonna, not so interested on screen, but I'm gonna once again log out and tweak add-ons. Technically you should be able to do it through the interface here, but regardless, if I uncheck something here, it'll probably get unchecked for everybody, so
Goddess bless you.
hopefully, do we have enough? We do. So your whole 50% upgrade, but we'll do for now.
Asha Fela.
So we'll equip that straight away. We will sell you that
Elune be
old
with
one.
you.
We're back to all 17
Elune
copper.
light your path.
So let's get rid of scrap. It's always going to be handy. We will use Trade Skill Master for selling off junk. Now, what did we say we were also going to toggle? And bring broker everything back. So we'll get back into game, which is handy. There we go. So broker everything. Bought. There we go. 23 bag slots free. The rough arrows next to the bag slots. There. Gold is top for some reason. I like gold. Bag center. That's the important one. So we have a total of. Right click. We can reuse. There we go. A total of 57 silver across the account. We still get that out from bartender. Using daggers. Ah. That's interesting. Told you I haven't played. I don't really play Alliance much. Now, what I was saying, we were after Grelkin. We're around these trees. There's one. Ah, so we're collecting thermos.
I'm out of range.
So, ideally, I would quite like to get that mini-map down the bottom of the screen. I'm a little concerned about having this out. So it goes. That should give us enough room to see if anything's coming at us from behind. Playing quite a zoomed out view. It always feels the better way to do it for this current max. But yes, feels like the best way to do things for hardcore, so you've got a good idea to see where things are coming from. But again, with having much bigger monitors than we did when Classic first came out, it's kind of nice to move the minimap to have everything kind of below the line of character as much as possible. It makes everything easier to see. These are still level 2 beasts and I'm level 4, so no, I'm not level 4 yet. So level 3 beasts are fine. Go kill the mobs I'm looking for, just in case other players are also looking. Try not to kill Steel, but unless I see you winding up, everything's fair game as far as I'm concerned. So also kind of convinced. Oh, there's a girl there. Then we're going to be sent back this way to go in the cave. Do somewhere happy. Thank you, Macro. So, well, maybe we don't. Maybe we made it as character specific. No, there we go. Thanks. Let's get on a keybind. Let's try and be nice and polite to other people. Let's face it, somebody especially when we're getting out. Nice big armor buff. It's very much handy. E39. They're still going after boars, it says, so that's handy. We're not fighting for the same mobs at the moment. Let's read that again. Along the hills to where the peaceful Furbolg used to dwell. Now Alpine to it. There we go. So check the map in a second. Ooh, already we've got ads. See, told you don't like these dangerous places. Start shooting at the moment. Ooh. My ass kicked.
I can't cast that yet.
Yikes. So, snow zones do make it easier to see other mobs. Yeah. But hey, we survived. Well, given this is hard to go, probably need to
I
be
need
more
to get
careful.
closer.
I think there should be somewhere over there that's a bit better though, so interesting. Objectives. Yeah, so in that corner. It's a bit odd, doesn't like showing there, isn't it? What's that? Because I had a top. There we go. Turn objectives back off. They are all down this way. Which is also where that handing guy was. So let's head that way. Go through without hitting Spiderville. Oh, that's a broken. Still spider. $39 copper. It's not going to be fun when we get back to a train now. But hey, it's mail since an hour since we started. Wow. Which is good, that gives us the extra bail. Not so good in that I didn't send cash. So we still got to wait a bit. Well, it fills our last bag slot. And said gives us some extra armor and health. Pots are always good. Especially at the moment, because these guys do not want to die. Pull him separate, so that's alright.
That's still recharging.
It's one more film boss anyway.
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
Close that boat. Don't think I want. But we're done. So let's see if we can find this guy. Pause. It's good. Don't need to worry too much there. Let's see. Around this corner apparently. Don't like the sound of that. It's going to be somewhere else. Oh, there's a cave full of spiders. Oh, I found a cave full of spiders.
I'm so glad you found me, adventurer. How did you know I was here? I was bitten very badly by a spider named Githias the Vile while exploring the spider cave very close to here. I am sure I have been seriously poisoned. You must help me. Please tell Dirania Silvershine. She will be able to help me. Hurry. I'm so dizzy.
Okay. So that's everything back. Starting point. Good. Bend there. But we'll go back to killing on the way down. Hopefully we'll have a couple of silver out of this at the end. Nothing else. We can get off those spells from Fana. I think we've got concussion shots. No, Serpent Sting first. We can also check. Yes, aspect of the monkey. She'll stop us getting hit so much, that's handy. And then Serpent Sting. Nice to be able to start with a dot. I like the fact that low levels your rotation changes every 2. As soon as we hit concussion, that becomes our opener. And then at 10, we get, yeah, 10 gets its aspect. Oh, we've got a Hunter's Mark at 6. And I will need to investigate again what pets we might want. Everybody talks about the owl being best pet for leveling in the game, which should be interesting because I've been going with the idea that boars, with their hunker chunker armor and charge, are where we want to be, and I'm kind of heading the long way around here. So yeah, I won't do number crunching. I'll do a bit of reading. But hey, 50. There we go. Can we do that off this one? No, we can't. Doesn't. We don't actually get to chat in that chat window. Yeah, that should be possible. Okay. Oh well. As I said, we just keep plodding along. And stuff as we go. It's hard to, oh, there's a quest. Brilliant. Go up there.
I came to
go back.
Shadowglen to observe the webwood spiders that dwell in the Shadowthread Cave. They are cousin to a much smaller variety of spider. I believe the World Tree has had a profound effect on them, and I would like specimens to study to confirm this. First, I would like some of their venom. Gather webwood venom sacs from the spiders in and around the Shadowthread Cave to the north. I can then examine them for similarities with their smaller cousin's venom.
Oh dear, I was wondering why I hadn't seen Iveron yet today, and I've always warned him about those spiders. We may be able to help Ivern, as I know of an antidote that should help with the poison. It requires some ingredients, though, before I can make it. I'll need hyacinth mushrooms. You can find these growing under trees, or you may collect them from the Grell south of here. They seem to have taken a liking to them. I'll also need moonpetal lilies, which only grow around watery pools. The last ingredient may prove the most difficult. From the very spiders that poisoned Ivern, collect webwood ichor.
Okay, so we're going up for spiders. Around the bottom of the trees, maybe. We don't have sparkles. Outside, I'm not one of the no changes crowd. Let's have everything that makes my life easier. I'm going to go hand in that quest. And empty my bags. There's not junk, not really. That's good. 77 copper plus 41, we're back over a silver. 58. Ah! Gained 41 today. Of course. Getting how my own add-on collection works.
Is there trouble? Hi!
Yeah, what have we reward? Well, let's have some pants. Ah. With Dolinar. Somebody will have quests for us. Where is Dolinar? Down. Is that Dolinar? I'm guessing down here is Dolinar. Maybe no, that kills people. That's Darnassus. So Dolinar, I reckon round here. Ah, well, there we go. We've got a bread contest. Takes us there. So, go empty bags. Almost level 5, so moving to Dolinar and getting some trade skills would be nice. Don't quite know what to do that way. Thinking I will take leatherworking for its initial
I am honored.
TSM. Actually, let me get TSM to auto sell junk. What? You're selling. No, not quite what I want. It's the general settings. Oh. So of course we do need auctioneer enabled. I'm not going to worry about it too much because that's where TSM gets its settings from. So if I hit set trash, yep, that's sold all trash. Not quite as careful.
Goddess watch over you.
That's scrap, which does it in smaller checks. Scrap will only sell 12 items at a time, so
My
you can go and
goods
buy
are of the
back.
highest quality.
The
May
Skill
the
Master
stars guide you.
does its best to sell all your crap. Now, where was that hunter trainer? Oh, terminal supply, go here. Trainer. Weaponsmith, line merchant. Chuck more around here. Fortunately, look to it. How are you? I really like not knowing where I'm going.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Guessing. Oh no, 2 copper to repair.
Good luck, friend.
It's getting spenny already. Where did they send this? To see the it was up there, wasn't it? Also no mailbox. So we need to finish up in the starter zone and get to Dolinar. Right, I forget there's not a mailbox until you get out of the starting zone.
Welcome to the Cenarian Circle, adventurer.
Ooh, which do we want? We will take. Let's thing first.
Go in peace.
Maybe we go at this. The extra dodge is always handy. We do at least have 25 armor boost. There, that's okay. Damage reduce 20%, 21%. So, yes. Heading north. This way north. We'll go around this pool and see if we can get petal lilies. These mushrooms I'm a bit concerned about missing. There's a lily, so that's easy. Oh, I can see several of them. That's brilliant. Go. Slow, but still. Here we go. Oh, druid. Oh, the druid who keeps buffing me. Oh, these are easy. There's loads of them. We only need 4. Oh, that bit was easy. They don't interact there so much. So they're not too hard to spot. That's good.
I'm out of range.
Spiders are what we need to kill. Ideally, in a world of careful hardcore, those spiders are what we want to be attacking. Mobs are level below us. I don't mind fighting up to level. Especially as we get higher, try and stick to punching down, so to speak. Because I'm not an exceptional player.
I'm out of range.
But life will change once we get a pet, though. A little bit.
I can't cast that yet.
Can be a little bit more aggressive once we've got a pet. And we can kind of chain pull onto them. Oh, and there's another bag. Fantastic. That's been actually remarkably nice luck. We'll build that without actually getting into the bags we sent in the mail. Right? No, go. One more. There you go, that's what we want.
It is too far away.
And of course, I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's get out Mac Road. Abilities up. And nothing else, at least we've got the dot on them. So yes, basically all of our abilities and macro to make sure that they also kick off auto shot so you don't get any clipping. You should have just seen there actually fire 2 arrows at almost the same time. And the same, we have an auto shot macro that will only cast auto shot if it's not already being cast. Again, stop any clipping, you can't accidentally overkill yourself. Try and keep your tie. Oh, Pussycat's back. A little kitty. Girls need fed again. Can't. I only fed you when I got my lunch. An hour and a half ago. No, there was still food down. So next break we could take. Go. Oh, more mushrooms. Forgot about them. Next time we go downstairs, we'll check your food. A couple more hours and we'll go and we'll take a TV break. And you'll have to forgive me on stream chatting to cats. Maybe by next weekend or next time we're streaming, we'll get a cat cam going. Because why not? We got this dead space down, Big Mac's not there, we're up here. Everybody wants a cat cam. Are we finished? We are. We're just after mushrooms. Roll around the bottoms of trees. It's nice to see a few more people playing hardcore. The distraction of Season of Discovery must be over. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm saying that as if there's people watching, but Season of Discovery is the new classic game mode It is currently, basically the game will be played in seasons. We're currently season 1, which has a level cap of 25. And they have converted Blackfathom Depths even, into a 10-man raid rather than the normal dungeon, so it's now the end game dungeon. And they've also included what are called runes, which are runes you can engrave onto some of your equipment slots or your equipment pieces, which give different abilities. Basically bringing in later developed abilities into Classic. Obviously they've been slightly retooled and reworked for the damage, etc. to try and balance. But seeing as it took, most people about less than a week to actually get into BFD, and our launch was about 3-4 weeks ago, it's no wonder that people are starting to get a little bit tired and are currently raid logging and waiting for the next season. I realised very quickly that SOD's not for me. It's a shame, because obviously that's where my friends I've made through playing Classic are. They're all heavily into SOD at the moment, but the idea of endgame starting so much sooner, I get bored of raiding very, very quickly. And without it, in most versions of Classic, there's just not really much point. All I'm doing is leveling for the point of leveling, which sometimes can be fun. Mostly if I can get a leveling partner and just be able to sit, chat, have some fun while we go. But again, doesn't seem any point in SOD, seeing as the leveling takes a few days, then you're up to the next max level. I may go back to try the next round, although I have this feeling that people who've been raiding will be vastly outgearing me, which means I'll be kind of surplus and just having the chat. Or, even worse, Blizzard will have had to retune both the outside world and dungeon mobs, taking into account the fact that everybody has much better armor and DPS than they previously had. Which means that if I don't have that better armor and DPS increase, I'll struggle. So again, I guess we'll see. Oh.
Ishnu Allah.
It's ingredients
Thank
you
Elune that
wanted.
you have gathered these ingredients so quickly. In just a moment, I will have the antidote prepared. The antidote is ready, adventurer. Please see that Ivran drinks it. There is something that you should know. The antidote. It will only remain viable for 5 minutes. You must get it to him in time. Speed be with you, adventurer.
Yes, we're going to go. Can't go through the building, can we? Somewhere here, I think. Yeah, we're going to hand that one in just in case it also sends us up into that top corner. Seeing as we're being after spiders, I'm kind of guessing it's going to have a follow-up up there.
Hello. Thank you, adventurer. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom within these sacs with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our New World tree. Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimens to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young adventurer, and a giant spider is more than I could handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier, and I can then arrange for the unhatched spiders to be contained.
We need to go into the cave regardless.
There must be a nest deep in the Shadowthread Cave. Please, search for an egg in the nest and return it to me.
So we're actually quite slow. Oh, yeah, lead. 1 hour 14 minutes to get to level 5. Where was he? It was around this corner, wasn't it? Yeah. I didn't pick up the antidote quest. Well, that was foolish. And that's why it's taken an hour and a quarter. Fella there. And again, we might as well go and empty the bags. We can't take it as rated. That does feel like a long way around. So that was across there now. Yeah, it's not. So I like it.
Greetings. Elune light your path.
Oh. And we can nip up and see the cut and the trainer. And grab dodge. I don't know, we're likely to hit level 6 before we get back. But still. No, I can't have you sitting in front of my keyboard, but you can. No. Disgrace, isn't it? That's it. You can come up. Oh, Hunter's doing all the way up in this tree. And I can see why people have died off it, so. Not paying attention.
Welcome to the
Go.
Cenarian Circle, adventurer.
Goddess watch over you.
Disgusting aspect. Have that sucker on. 8% dodge chance. We're talking about. I'm not going to even risk it. It's a shame. We can't fit under there. Let me down there. Can at the bottom. Here we go. Still didn't pick up the antidote. Yeah. Don't there. Don't like that in this tree. So, just come up there then cut across. Yep.
The antidote is ready, adventurer. Please see that Ivran drinks it. There is something that you should know. The antidote. It will only remain viable for 5 minutes. You must get it to him in time. Speed be with you, adventurer.
So we take this up. We go into the cave. Hopefully we can then Hearthstone back and we are done here. And maybe having a questing add-on would help through this. The cave was, yes. So yeah. Okay, cat. Even up hours of cuddles later. Oh, well, this hunter. Making sure he gets the kill in there first.
Ishnu Allah.
What is this, adventurer? Oh, I knew Durania would be able to help me. I'm always getting into trouble, and Durania, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm
Right.
feeling much better, but I think I will sit here for a while longer until I feel completely better. Well, that, and I was hoping you'd clear a path for me through those vicious webwood spiders.
Someone else is in this cave.
I need to get closer.
And I get hit with poisons, eh? Now, where did they say I was going in this cave? Unhatched. Let's invite. Let's do it to our group. Oh, decline. Fine. I don't really want to be in here on my own. Oh, there's a treasure chest though.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That serpent sting does make a difference. Right, it'll be like 12 points of damage it does or whatever. And
It's too far away.
it is the spider eggs we want. Oh, we're opening it. And we got nothing. Bit of cheese. Oh, smell of cheese from a chest. It is premature, especially since it seems to have been sitting in an old boot.
I'm out of range. It is too far away.
Oh, we've come the wrong way. Wait. We would have the right idea. Hope we can rush up the middle. MC. Spiders spawning on me. Not like being in caves. Especially get from here. Oh, he's gone a long way around as
I'm
well.
out of range.
So he's bringing pals. Could this be our demise? Oh no, reset. Oh, spiders around here. Wonder though, we can also blue streams. Already send some. That wasn't the way to get in there anyway. Swing around. Send bandages, etc. to this character. Really hoping to get to level 10 reasonably quickly, but corpse. And another. Well, this is not making me feel good about being in here. Things start spawning, as they are doing behind me. It's back to here. So what have I missed? I have to go through the middle and round that way. The map. So up there, round to get. Oh, you were kidding me. I do kind of feel like this might be foolish. And we should really be just pitching this already. Oh, yet another corpse. Yeah, not enjoying this. Probably not doing good things for my blood pressure either. I must admit, I would probably skip the starting one of the tool, using the tool starter zone. Skip anything in foreign. Fresh and case if I fought my way so goddamn far in here. Suffering from the sunk cost fallacy. Especially given how I died earlier. Where I was doing alright, I turned the corner and oh my god. Suddenly 4 extra mobs coming for me. And the problem with these is, all so often, you've got nowhere to run. Okay, that's not the eggs. Best to pull. Back to this instant. The damage at the start. No, it's just 20 over 15 seconds. Oh. Big level 5 spider. Great. Probably should get swing time as well. Alright, max range on this puppy. Go.
That's still recharging. I don't have a target.
There we go. Now, can we... Oh, we're going to kill at least one spider. More and hope that name hop doesn't respawn on top of us. And we're getting to a back corner. And we're going to half out of this place. Be happy about it, and he did respawn. Now we're a bit screwed. Don't even got out a dot on him.
That spell isn't
There we
ready.
go. What was that clapping noise? Sounds like a cat being nestled to me. Let's come on, open. Done. So get out the way around this corner. Everything's safe, and we put the Hearthstone up the bars because did not want to my bag up. I guess it's not such a problem. Yeah, I have thought about switching away from Bagthorn again. But to be honest, I haven't been bothered. Usually not too big a problem. Now, where were they? Where was our hand? Oh, yes. We handed the first one into the guy up north. So, well, this should be enough to get us to level 6. We've got enough bag slots free for whatever he gives us, and we'll nip up and speak to the hunter trainer.
Ishnu.
Ah, very good. I will
There we
have
go, a
this egg
slight
and venom
upgrade.
transported to Darnassus, then return there when my studies are done here. I expect to find out a great deal from these specimens,
To
adventurer.
the top of the hill.
You have been a great help to me. Adventurer, is it? I heard that Teneran has been asking for you. You'll find him in the highest room atop Aldrassil. We may live long lives, but it's best you not keep him waiting too long.
And I definitely want my back. No, back out, not back. Don't see it, so I can. Let's remember to try and get everything onto action bars. Right, first off, that's
Welcome to the
trainer.
Cenarian Circle, adventurer.
Thanks. Oh, yes, we have to
Go
sell
in
stuff
peace.
first. It's going to be a pain if I have to run down to sell back up.
Ah, adventurer. I was hoping you'd be prompt in answering my summons. I have an important task that I would like you to perform. It is time for you to set out to seek your destiny, adventurer. But before you are ready to set out into the world beyond our enchanted forests, there is much you must learn about our recent history.
Oh yeah, I can
Much
see
has
how
changed
people
with our
easily
people
fall to
since
their
the
death.
Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was, its power used to defeat Archimonde and drive back the Burning Legion. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell north of Aldrassil and return me a
The
phial
Moonwell.
of its water.
Oh, remember me well. Looks like we probably want to be going the other north. I don't remember seeing a Moonwell.
Ishnu Dal Diep. May the stars guide.
Well, we can afford training at least. Ooh, all 3 silver. So we can just afford the training. Not the sort of training I want. Skinning. Cooking. First aid. Where to the north was the Moonwell. Oh. I think once we've done this quest, before we move on, we need to take a short break. I'm not sure I'm going to bother ending stream. Oops. I do think, well, I do think I may need to go and feed cats. That's it. And if I'm going to do a bit more streaming, then we... Should be standing in this Moonwell, doesn't pollute its waters at all. Nice, this side and back up the street. That a little bit. This is better above that. Oh, hi. So much in the bounty. Do you think this is worse than the Dwarf Star Zone for... Go some Vander points and come straight back. Again, maybe that's just that I don't know it, so I don't know how to be optimized.
Welcome to the Cenarian Circle, adventurer.
Okay, so there we go. Everything needs to be moved around. So we'll start Hunter's Mark. Oh, then I can shot rank 1. Number 5, which is around my mouse wheel. Actually, yeah, we have a macro as well for our kingdom. Yes. So tentatively, these macros, etc., are all shared from classic, or whichever classic variant. Oh, we're going back to the top over here. That's the other reason I'm a bit slow. Yeah, what I'm doing. Definitely time to take a break. Must have been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Yeah, 1:55. It's definitely time for our first break. Or first real break.
I am honored. So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more to be told, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Teldrassil, and into Darnassus. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Teldrassil, I must send you along. Corithris Moonrage will be expecting you. I have poured the phial of water you brought to me into this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Corithris. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolinar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil, out of Shadowglen, and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road, though, adventurer. There are dangerous beasts in the forests of late.
Okay, so that's us going to take a couple-minute break. I'm going to leave you with this nice scenic view of a tree. My night elf literally perched on the edge. And let's hope I don't fall to my death when we get back. 5 minutes tops. Okay. That may have been slightly longer than 5 minutes, I'm not sure. But let's see. Ooh, things like that. Exactly what I would have had to do. Oh, I wasn't looking. We had a level 22 warrior die. That sucks. Played long enough to get attached to the character. I mean, not. Some people don't get attached to the characters. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go add-ons. Bring back, not back. Oh. I wonder if he fell to death because he was being chased. I also wonder where I'm supposed to be going. Not that way. That's the main path. Oh, it's just a slow run out of here. I'm distracted by this cat coming back to me. No bargaining with them. Oh. It's got to be another delivery quest.
Greetings, young adventurer.
Greetings.
Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar.
Well,
But
that'll
I
be
still have
Dolinar.
business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to Innkeeper Keldemir at the Dolinar
Yeah.
Inn. It lies along the road to the south.
I guess it is a handy pet to tame. I'm distracted there. Group there. Might be great to have a group running for this.
You again?
Ah, you've work, I see. Interesting, there's some stuff here. I hadn't seen that much.
Don't touch me!
Yeah. Night Seavers, owls. Okay. Don't mind so much then. Right. Mark. Reference to and a third of my mana went on one rotation.
I need to get closer.
Yeah. Let's get Arcade Shop early. Oh, we can get a second one off because we've got no mana. So, back to the road for me. Because I don't really want to stop and drink. I was in there. A moment of panic. I'm not playing Horde. I don't have to run away from the big tree man. Ah, there's a quest. We got to get the quest.
Are you heading to the south, to Lake Al-Ameth? If so,
Oh,
then I
it's
have
a
a task
delivery
I
to
might
do
ask
that.
of you. My colleague Denelin has a camp along the eastern end of the
Ah,
lake where he is
doing well in
studying
the building.
and experimenting on the plant life of Teldrassil. He requested a package of rare earths from Darnassus, and it was late, only recently arriving here in Dolinar. Can you take the package to him?
Sure. I mean, I'm glad you gave me the package before I agreed.
A troubling breeze blows through the forest. Gaerolus Talvathrin serves as Great Warden to the hibernating druids of the Talon in the Ban Ethel Barrow Den. His duty as the chosen protector of the sleeping is to ensure their safety, so that their pact with Ysera remains fulfilled. But word from Gaerolus is now delayed, and I grow nervous. Travel east to Starbreeze Village and bring back a report from Gaerolus so that I can put my worries to rest, knowing my dreaming brethren slumber safely.
Let's take. Oh. You. Of a hunter. Yeah.
Peace be with you. I was once given an emerald dreamcatcher from Gaerolus Talvethan, the warden of the druids in the Ban Ethel Barrow Den. This powerful amulet is able to siphon energy from the emerald dream, bestowing luck upon those who carry it. Sadly, I have not been able to retrieve it from my dresser in Starbreeze Village. Although Starbreeze was once a tranquil place, it has now succumbed to the corruption of the Furbolg that reside there. Perhaps you would be willing to recover my dreamcatcher, adventurer. I must warn you, adventurer, this matter must stay between us. The Satyr are enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Melanus. He resides in the nearby cave of Fell Rock, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is black as night, and he plots something most foul. You must find him within his nearby cave just to the north of here, and bring me his head.
Two hand in here. Big breadcrumbs. Now where? I might just feel as you don't get that. No. Hey. Beach tracking. Shadow Meld. Cook.
What?
Hello, adventurer. If you'd like to learn a thing or two about cooking, please visit me at any time.
No.
What brings you here?
Oosh.
Del Nadris.
Find herbs. He needs to find herbs, Mitch. And I forgot for a second I was streaming there. My skilling though.
Ah, I see. You were sent by Teneron. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do, and little time to do it in. I think we'd best get started. First, let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The druids in Darnassus use the water of the moonwells of Teldrassil, and their moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the moonwells. Take this vessel to the moonwell outside of Starbreeze Village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters. Then return to me. When you have completed your task, I shall continue the story where Teneron left off.
Greeting.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
May the stars guide you.
Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you are here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So, rest.
Oh, another boy.
Feel free to browse.
So, wait till level 11.
Goddess watch over you.
I'd like to see something a little warrior trainer. Can you tell me where I can find a trainer?
I am on. There are many places that you might visit in Teldrassil. Tell me what you
Can I
see.
have skinning, please?
The path of those who undertake a profession is long and rewarding. Which path do you choose to walk? You can find Radnall practicing his craft outside his home on the road to Darnassus.
Ah, it's
You should
miles
stop by
away.
and see what he can teach you.
I'm gonna have to do it though. Don't have enough gold right now. Okay, how about
There
the
are many
hunter trainer?
places that you might visit in Teldrassil. Tell me what you seek. You will find numerous trainers around Dolinar with ages of experience with which to tutor you.
Who's
Which would
that?
you have me point you to? Dazalar is well known around Dolinar for his hunting skill. Why don't you talk to him and see what he can teach you?
Hey,
There are many places that you might visit in Teldrassil. Tell me what you seek.
alright,
Farewell.
yeah. That should tell me where to find. No. Yeah, concuss it. Wow. Right, so I need to go and waste some money so I can make some money. I still need to find the mailbox. Oh! Look at that. I have the money now. So, I'm going to equip that bag. Suddenly we've got 29 slots free. Beautiful. Also, importantly, have an extra 50 armor, 27 health. Of me too.
The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbogs from the Gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, adventurer. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these Gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me.
That's okay. Makes me feel a little bit better. At least I know I can afford most any spells I want to buy without worry. Oh, I need to kill some owls. Oh, we should be killing things in both directions
I
here.
cannot use that item yet.
There we go. Oh, there's lovely buffs.
That's still recharging.
Ooh. Somebody just hit level 60. Congratulations. who they were. Like class and etc. Oh, we can't gather that. What's that? No, let's not touch it about weight. This looks good for a ghost skinning trainer.
How may I help? Farewell.
Okay. And later on, skinning leatherworking is kind of alright for a hunter. Oh, we got some supplies.
I am listening.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to Dolonar to get a skinning knife. Should have done that earlier. You'd be tempted. We're giving up soon, to be honest. We've been gone 2.5 hours. Oh, he's spot. This is non-aggressive, which was a bonus. Your Lion's Bow progression. It's worth Googling. So no, like Hunter at level 8 and out of 12 and 14 then 16 guns. So we are currently on the Homeward Grove. The BOE Green the Hunting Bow for level 6, which is us. Okay, let's hope it's fairly cheap. We'll check the auction house before I log out. And then there's a boat vendor one at level 11. Which should be about right down level 11, 2.5 times. And honestly, get more than double the DPS. I get that level 6 thing. Could have kept running it down asses and got the auction house to check. Oh, I want a pet.
I can't cast that yet.
We'll hear a lot about I can't cast that yet. Let's spam my arcane shot. Oh, something. I think we might actually find somewhere to curl up and call that a session. May do a little bit more later. Honestly, probably won't bother today. It'll be tomorrow. We'll see. If I play more, we'll get another stream on. I do want a vendor before we finish. Very good, Smith. There's nobody upstairs. I'm starting to get slightly annoyed here. Yeah. All these specialty vendors. That's just the general goods. Food and drink. What am I missing here? So meanwhile, we've got a hut with a herbalism guy on it. Ah, there's a whole nother level of up to this, though, isn't it? Just in case, then we'll head to the top. And if not, I can't even half back out. If not, I'll mail myself one. Peter Pete, there he is.
I am listening.
Mining pick. Thank you very much. Oh, skin and knife. Cool. There we go. Right. Finish.
Del Nadres.
Right. Oh, slightly seats you can't actually sit in. Don't know which way she's going to curl up. Oh, upside down on the bed. Good enough. Good night, Tante. Yeah. Okay then. I'm going to end the stream there. After just over 3 hours. And we'll come back to it when we come back to it. Not 3 hours, 2.5. Definitely time to end the stream.